I think it's crazy. I'm a senior and I live alone, so I'm pinching, really pinching badly. Lower the prices, please. I'm going broke.
In the fight against inflation, the headline figure has been 4.3%. That's the Consumer Price Index as reported by Stats Canada last month. Stats Canada is expected to release updated inflation figures on Tuesday. But one area where inflation is expected to remain above the CPI figure, food inflation, which last month came in at nearly twice the CPI number at 9.7%.
People don't understand why the price went up. There's no explanation. It's not like because COVID came around that all of a sudden it costs more money to ship food. That's not the case. It doesn't seem to be the case.
But food economist Sylvain Charlebois says that's exactly what the problem is. Nearly everything on the supply chain has grown in price, from the fertilizer used to grow fresh veg to the wages paid to the workers who pack and ship them.
Packaging costs are up, energy costs are up, labor costs are up.
While earlier supply chain problems like the war in Ukraine are still around, new factors like crop disease on America's west coast over the winter made sourcing fresh produce complicated.
Because of what happened in California, many grocers had to go elsewhere to buy produce over the winter, mainly Mexico, South America, Europe. And all of those options are typically more expensive.
I know my son has told me that he's seen an increase in the price, quite importantly, especially meat. Like, for example, the meat he's going to eat. It changes depending on sort of what the price of meat is that week. Like, he's actually changed it that way.
Stats Canada releases new inflation numbers this week. Charlebois says that while prices may stabilize, there's no going back, especially with respect to grocery bills.
If you actually believe that food prices will drop back to where they were pre-2022, again, I'm not sure you've done your homework in terms of understanding supply chain economics.
In Ottawa, Xiaoli Li, City News.